angry guy here, and society is collapsing without men. Guys, if you're enjoying this content, please help get the channel to 100,000 subscribers by subscribing to the channel if you already haven't, liking the video, and turning on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Now let's begin. Society is collapsing without men. Let's just go ahead and jump right into
9
this
years
video.
together, never got a ring, never moved out, never moved in together. I didn't really understand, I didn't understand what was happening. So through those frustrations came up a lot of different petty arguments. But really the root of the cause was, why isn't there any commitment? I definitely want to take the next step. If I've been with you for 9+ years, clearly I want a future with you. Clearly I want to, marry you, have kids. When's that coming?
Right, but you have to remember, you guys were dating for such a long time when you were so young. So it's not like you were dating 9 years when you were in your 30s or mid-20s even. I mean, a couple of years you were even underage. So I mean, that's,
when did you expect?
Well.
Yeah, like that's a good point, because if you were so young, when would you expect the ring? Did you expect?
I didn't know. I didn't have a timeline as to when it was going to happen. I just
you
wanted to see that it was going to happen soon. As soon as we made like 7 years or 8 years, we were already.
So you would have been like 24, 23.
Yeah.
Don't get married.
Big mistake not to make. Big mistake. Enjoy the money first. Buy what you want and do everything you want.
Do you know anybody who's happily married?
No, nobody happily married.
Come on, that's
nobody
not true.
happily married. I don't see nobody happily married. I might be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I might be wrong, because 9 out of 10 people, 9 out of 10 people is unhappy with married. So what the fuck you gonna get married for? It don't make no sense. You have 1 million people in the world and it's 99.99 name.
Hey, you better watch it for your wife hear it.
Fuck my wife. Start with she first. Start with she first. She make me afraid of woman, because
You see, guys, y'all see this? Y'all see what's going? Do you hear this old man? This is what needed to happen a long time ago. A long time ago. These men needed to come out and let young men know, do not get married. You will not be happy. Hear this man? He's talking about forget my wife. I'm changing the word up on y'all. Forget my wife. He doesn't give a damn at this point. All right? Look at this old man cursing up a storm. This is what the children need to hear. Guys, I literally I have comments from guys telling me that they're telling their 13-year-old nephews not to go and mess around with little girls. That's how young you're supposed to get them. You're supposed to start getting them at 13. You have to get them by 13. You have to get them by 13. Guys, when I was growing up, and many of you may know this, Gen X will know this. When I was growing up, I'm a Zennial, so I'm basically in between the millennials and Gen X. I'm 40 years old. And when I was growing up, we had a thing called cooties. And this is an invention of Gen X. This was Gen X warning young boys, listen, do not mess around with these 304s. You will get something. Do not kiss them. All right? They were putting it into the best possible way of our little minds understanding it, that there would be serious consequences if we went messing around with these girls. It's unbelievable. And then as an adult, you understand, like, oh my goodness, cooties are real. Cooties are real. Guys, I once kissed this girl on the street and got some random girl. I used to be bad. I used to just randomly go make out with girls on the street after, getting a little drug. And I once went and kissed this random girl on the street where her, she was there with her friend's own friend. And, I basically took her and made out with her real quick. And after I did that, I got really, really sick. And I had to, I forgot the exact name. I got mono. And I was sick for months. I was so ill for months. I got mono from this crazy girl, from this random girl. I had to be crazy to go and do what I did, and it took a while for me to get better. And I had to literally, I was so bad that I had to like drop out of classes, and it just was horrible, guys. It was just horrible for me. And I'm telling y'all, like Gen X, they just let us know. Gen X, good guy Gen X, they let us know. Don't mess around. Don't mess around with these girls in the streets. You will get something. I didn't listen. I thought I was a big bad man. I didn't listen. I did not listen. But after that, I learned to wrap it up, and I stopped kissing. I definitely stopped kissing these girls. Definitely stopped kissing them. Wrap it up, and because you don't know who they are. You really don't know who they are. And guys, you can see this here. Society is collapsing without men. As men walk away, women have nowhere to turn to. They have no support system. Nothing at all.
Every blood clot thing, You want everything. No, don't marry. Marriage is not good for nobody in this world. Nobody.
That's your wife calling you.
That is fun.
Marriage is a complete scam if you're a man. 50% of all marriages end in divorce.
Guys, did you hear what this man said? He said marriage is not good for anybody. Guys, and now here, that's what the old man said. And now you have this white guy. Marriage is a complete scam in this world. Marriage is a complete scam. Listen, this is, guys, you should be grateful. Young men that have seen this videos, you should be grateful that you're getting this knowledge right now. I've already said this. This is the end of marriage. And if Western society is going to ever make a comeback, if there's any chance, if Western society has any chance of making a comeback, let's make it very, very clear that it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Literally, the laws would have to change significantly. I mean, there would have to be reform on many different fronts to make it even feasible for men to want to get married in Western society. And then after all of that, the craziest part about it is that you would then have men having to go overseas and replace these women, because these women in Western society, they're a part of the problem. So they would have to be replaced with foreign women, just like how Americans replaced, American cars with foreign cars, because a lot of American cars were just terrible for a long time. They were. American cars had become absolutely horrible, and as a result, foreign cars took over in Western society, and now you're more likely to see a foreign car on the road than you are to see an American car on the road, because foreign cars are known for their quality. Some of y'all are like, what about Volkswagen? Volkswagen is a foreign car, bro. Volkswagen is a foreign car. I mean, it's crazy, but it's the honest to goodness truth. So just like how foreign cars, replaced American cars, because the quality of American cars went downhill, foreign women will have to come in and clean the country up and get things back on track. They'll basically replace modern women in Western society, and to get things back on track, because we can't have the next generation can't be born with what we have here, because what we have here just isn't working. So they're all gonna have to be replaced. They're all gonna have to replace with better models, that are fit, that are more fit, feminine, friendly, have morals, values, ethics, and actually want to have a society that is functional, versus these women who just want to have fun in the streets. There's a picture of like Tia Mowry on social media trying to show off her non-existent derriere in a bikini, and I'm like, our bathing suit, and it's less like, oh my gosh, this woman is in her deep 40s. Like I keep telling y'all, she was never yours. It was just your turn. And it's from the streets she came, and to the streets she shall return. I can't even show you the picture, but it's just really crazy. Tia Mowry left her husband because she said it. She got bored in her marriage. All right. And she's literally crying her eyes out when she left this amazing man, and she's not going to find anyone like him ever again. She is 45 years old. She will be 46 years old. And she literally left her husband, Corey Hardick, because she was bored in her marriage. She said that he was a very good man. He was a great husband, but she was bored. And now she's in the streets from when she came, and she's literally on social media, like just like this is just so sad and disgusting. And guys, the Sims, of course, the Sims are in her DMs like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're this, you're that, and it's like, bro, you're a 45-year-old woman. I mean, you're someone's mother, and look how you are dressed. Like, I'm looking at some pictures of her right now with her little girl and her son, and I am in literal disgust. Like, seriously, sis, how are you out here in the streets like this with your children, like dressed like this? Like, how could, like, guys, I just cannot believe what she's doing. I cannot believe it. This is disgusting. I mean, like, and like, you're someone's mom, bro. Like, and you have your son right there. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, and then your daughter, like, what example are you setting for her? You know, in 10 years, I mean, I don't know how old this little girl is, maybe 8 years old, 9 years old. Like, in 10 years, you know, what is she going to be doing? You know, mom, this is the kind of lifestyle that mom is living. Okay, so so if mom can do it, I can do it too. You know, lonely fans, only fools, here I come. Guys, if you're enjoying the content, please help get the channel to 100,000 subscribers on our journey to 2 million by subscribing to the channel if you already haven't, liking the video, and turning on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Society is collapsing without men. Let me know what you think about everything we discussed in the video today, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, share the video, and just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.